Great rising. I am Lord Loho, and I want to tell you about my book, CDL, Choice Driven Life, Become the Commercial Driver of Your Life. The most important part about this book is the end of the chapter. You have your 3 R's: reflect, release, and renew. Reflect. What behaviors come to mind after reading this chapter? Release. What behaviors are you going to let go of? Renew. How are you going to ensure you are not repeating the behaviors that you have released? It is time to become the new you. Live the highest expression of you, and this is what this book is going to allow you to do. Thank you. Never forget Lord's Law: living, loving, laughing, and libations. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, if you're watching this video, thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and share. You never know who this is going to help, and it might even help you, but help someone else. Pay it forward, because after all, we're here to serve. That is the rent that we pay to be here on earth. Thank you.
One take home in the house.
Welcome to the Forward Marching Millionaire podcast, a business resource where veterans discuss their transition from America's protectors to millionaire entrepreneurship. Tune in weekly as veterans teach veterans what it takes to be successful entrepreneurs, covering everything from setting up a business, finding a business if you don't already have one, and the tools you'll need to make it sustainable and profitable. So listen up as your brothers and sisters in arms, along with your host, Vince Anderson, tear up the airways every single week.
All right, Mr. Vastine East. So before we start, I want to congratulate you on successfully scheduling a Zoom call, doing multiple times, so you did reoccurring schedules, and sent it to me. Thank you so much. You killed it.
You taught me. I thought I bundled it up last night, but I tried.
And you didn't bubble it. You knocked it out the park.
Thank you.
Knocked it out the park.
All right.
Oh wait, I got a colorful circle on my Mac. Wait a minute. That's never a good sign. All right. Okay, and then yesterday we created your podcast cover.
Mm-hmm.
We created your podcast account on Red Circle and your email that goes directly to your podcast. And your homework from that was to send me your podcast description. So with that being said, I wanted to show you this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me share my screen. And there you go.
Oh, that is awesome. Wow. Oh, that's fantastic.
So now you're set up. You have your podcast. You have your podcast up.
Oh, fantastic.
So congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I congratulate you. Thank you. Wow.
All
Okay.
right. Yes, sir. So you have mastered both of your homework. So we get to move to the next stage. And guess what that's going to be?
Oh, all right.
Okay, so today what we're going to do is your first homework for your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and record 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's it. That's it for your podcast. Go ahead and record 3 episodes.
Okay.
And go ahead and go ahead and record your intro and your outro, unless you want either Grace or Antonio or myself to record that for you, so you have a different voice for that. But go ahead and record your intro.
Okay. Now on the intro, it's in addition to what I'm going to say. I mean, is there anything additional? I'm just trying, because when you mentioned either Grace or Antonio would assist in that, what would they be doing? And I'm just trying to find out
Oh, no worries.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. So for your intro will be welcome to Night Journals.
Mm-hmm.
Or, thank you for joining me on Night Journals. Or if you don't want an intro, every time you record, you can just say, hey, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for Night Journals. And then you can go into what you would like to do. So you can do it that way as well. So that way you can either have an intro or you don't have to have an intro.
No, I would like to have an intro. I'd like to put as much as I can into it, so I can get a better feel for it, and the people will hear me or whatever. And yeah, I mean, if I'm not saying too much, okay.
Okay. So in your intro, you want to welcome everyone to your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You want to also let them know to subscribe, download, and share your podcast.
I see. That's critical stuff there.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Yes. Subscribe, download,
And share.
download, and share. Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much what, because again, as Antonio always tells us, they want to be told what to do. So you're going to tell them, hey, thank you for joining me for Night Journals.
Mm-hmm.
Also, don't forget to subscribe, download, and share the podcast. And again, thank you for joining me for Night Journal. And then we'll edit that and bring in your episode.
Okay. Episode 1, huh?
Okay. Season 1, episode 1 of Night Journal.
Season 1. Is that what you said?
Oh, yes, sir.
Season 1.
Season 1, episode 1 of Night Journal.
Okay.
And then, you don't have to say that in your intro. I was just, when we post it, that's what it's going to say. Season 1, episode 1.
Oh, okay. I don't have to say that. Okay.
No, sir. You don't have to say that.
All right. Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's it for your intro. And then you just record your first 3 episodes and your podcast, and send them over to me, and then you'll be officially launching your podcast before the end of the week.
All right. Now I am excited. I'm really in the thick of it now. All right.
There's no turning back, Vastine. There's no turning back.
No. Can't do that. Can't do that.
No, sir. No, sir. Not at all.
So that's my homework assignment. This is the work now. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are in the work.
Fantastic. And this is due tomorrow? Or today? Or...
No, let's have it due tomorrow. Give you time to record your episode.
Okay. Well, I've got a busy afternoon.
And again, don't rush it. When you start recording, don't rush it. Just be Vastine and let it flow.
Okay. And this is to be done on my cell phone. Am I correct again?
Yes, sir. The recording app on the voice app on your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
You just put your headphones in and just talking to and hit record and just talking to it.
Okay. I'm checking my phone now to make sure I have that app. And the name of that app again is
It's like a voice. It's either voice memo or just the standard voice recording application on your phone. Let me see what it would be on yours.
I think I'm going to have to download you something here.
Okay, so you're
I see a number of them in here.
there should be one that automatically comes with. It comes like on your phone. It's like an audio recorder or a voice recorder.
Okay, let me check that again. Okay.
Easy voice, and I'm actually looking for it on here as well.
I see Dolby Audio. I see.
Do you see one that's called audio recorder?
No, I don't. I can check the App Store. Let me see what it have in here. Audio.
It would be under not settings, but let me see. Like your miscellaneous area, like where you would find like your notes.
No, I don't see it.
Hey, is this on? I am Laura Loho, and I transform minds so people can transform their pockets. Let me tell you a little bit about ATS Business University and why they are so awesome and why is it important for you to finish your lessons. ATS is awesome because it's just teaching me so much about business, social media marketing, and speaking. Yes, I love ATS. Can't you tell it? The reason why you should continue doing your lessons and finish it is so you can continue to blossom and do the things that you want in your business. So I'm telling you, fight it through. You can get it done. I completed all 4 levels, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. I did it in record time. But on top of all that, I'm actually taking that information and using it within my business so I can continue to excel. So pay attention to the lessons, take your notes, get it done. But most importantly, it is entertaining. It is not a boring classroom setting that you might be accustomed to in college or high school, or elementary, how far you want to go back. No, it's entertaining. ATS and his organization are very entertaining. They will make you laugh. They will make you think about the things that you want to do. They will push you to continue going forward. So get it done. Why not? And guess what? I'm a part of the university, so you're going to see me here and there as well. And don't the chocolate look good? So look, pay attention, get it done. You can get anything and everything that you want. Go ATS. Thank you.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll ask Antonio what's the best app for you to use, and I'll send it over to you, and then I'll keep looking myself, because I should be able. It shouldn't be as hard to find it as it seems to be while I'm trying to Google it, which is crazy.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll keep looking for you, and then I'll get that sent over to you so you can start.
Okay. That sounds like a winner. All right.
Awesome stuff. Now on to Zoom. You did an amazing job scheduling. Awesome job.
Thank you.
But you said you had a couple of questions.
That was the question. Was when you sent me the link yesterday in the example, it was so easy the way you sent it directly to me by Messenger. That part I was kind of shaky on. How did you do that?
Oh, okay. I actually did a copy and paste. But here, I'll pull it up so I can show you. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so how I did it, let me go into meetings. Oh, okay. Whew, there we go.
All right.
So right here where it says copy invitation, I just hit that, and then I hit copy meeting invitation.
Okay, now.
And what I did.
Okay.
And then what I did was I just went straight to your messenger and pasted. That's how I did it. It didn't have a direct link to do that. I just did a copy and paste.
I got you. Okay. I knew you did it so quickly yesterday. Okay, now I see how you did it. You copy paste, then you went to Messenger and dropped it in.
Yes, sir. And I just hit paste. For me, it's Control V, or I can right click and paste.
Okay.
So however you copy and paste, or however you paste things, that's how you would do it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I apologize for that.
No problem. I understand. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do that one more time today, just to put myself into the eye and mind, hand and eye coordination. And is that okay for me to do that, or?
Yes, please do it. Just send it on over to me.
Okay, I sure will.
Okay. Now, for your recording, again, when you do the podcast, the Bureau of Dominant Speakers podcast, everything is already set up underneath the ATSJR company's Zoom that you're going to use. So all you have to do is hit record, and when you hit record, make sure you hit record to the cloud.
Record to the cloud. Okay, so now when I finish doing my my episodes on my cell phone, after I do that, will you all extract it from or do I load it into? That's why I'm kind of confused. Into the podcast.
Okay.
I think you've already answered it. I'm a little slow.
No, it's no worries. No, it's no worries at all. Once you record it, what you can do is there should be a share option on your phone.
Okay.
From the app that you use, and you could either text it to me or send it to me in Messenger. And we can get it that way. But when you send it to me, like send me one and then put the title of it.
Okay.
Send another and then put the title of it.
Mm-hmm.
Send another and then put the title of it. So that way I know, okay, so the title of this one is Night Journals Part 1. Then I know the audio above that, that's the title of that one. That way we don't get your title. We have the correct titles for everything.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
you can send it that way.
All right. Okay. Wow. All right. I'll continue to search on my phone for this app. I may have overlooked it, but, you'll find out from Antonio exactly what I should be using, and I'll familiarize myself more with this Android and find out. Yeah.
All right. Okay. And with Zoom, you got that done. And when you go into schedule for the Bureau of Dominant Speakers, again, just make sure you hit record to the cloud. So we got that part covered. So do you have any other questions regarding Zoom or the podcast?
No, it's pretty clear now. Okay. Yeah. If I pop into another question, I'll just send you a text, and hopefully I won't have to. I'll just be able to say thank you. How's that? Yeah, I like.
I will either way.
Okay.
All right. So we finished with the Zoom training. We got that all. You have no questions. You know how to schedule an appointment, schedule a course. We got your homework is to record 3 episodes in your intro. Now let's see. Just going over notes. Okay. So your Hootsuite, because you're going to need it. Once the Bureau of Dominant Speaker starts coming out with, you got 5 minutes, and once your podcast starts coming out, you're going to want to have your Hootsuite set up. So you have your Hootsuite completely set up?
I can take a look at it again and see if I have any questions, but yes, I did set it up. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then what we'll do tomorrow is we'll do Hootsuite
Mm-hmm.
Hootsuite training, and I'll share my screen and walk you through Hootsuite and how to add your pages to it. Because you can add not only just your Facebook, but you can add your LinkedIn, you can add your Twitter and your Instagram. But what we'll do is we'll start off with your Facebook and I think the ones you signed up for, you should have 2 that you can do. So we'll start off with your Facebook and your LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll use those. So let me make a note. Sweet. Double checking set up, and tomorrow we are doing training. We're doing training. Okay. Okay, so we podcast, Zoom. Now we have Hootsuite, and I think it's you're due for, because you had you had the conversations with God, the two YouTube links, the 2 videos. Okay, the 2 videos. So I will go back and rewatch the videos as well, so that way you and I think it's time for you to actually have a coaching session with Antonio. So I'll get with him as well on that one. And all right. So do you have today? Was a pretty short day because you got everything knocked out. You did it perfectly.
Well, I hope to hear the same thing tomorrow. Compliments, whatever, chastisement. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So do you have any questions about anything? It could be about Zoom. It could be about your podcast. It could be about the coaching. It can be about whatever. Just I want to make sure that as we do our coaching, each time we do our coaching together, it's a move forward. So if you have any questions right now, please feel free to go ahead and ask them.
No, I can't think of anything right now. I think I'm moving, not at a rapid pace, but I'm moving. Um, no, we discussed the Zoom, the setting, the scheduling,
Mhm.
and the copy and paste. You cleared that up.
Mhm.
Um, the biggest thing now is the app for my cell phone. And once that's cleared up, then I can do the 3 episodes. And you cleared up how to do the welcome, and yeah, I understand that's clear. Um, Yesterday we discussed the timing of the podcast. That's clear.
Mhm.
No, I think I'm pretty clear on most everything. I can't think of anything that's resonating in my mind right now. It's pretty clear.
Okay. Okay, so I do, because I also, one of the biggest things that Antonio teaches us is you prepare, and when you prepare, the universe or God has no choice but to bring it to you. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but I want you to go ahead and write a keynote. And you don't, it's for, so one of the things Antonio taught me, which I have yet to master, because I have several keynote topics, but I have not yet gone in, and actually there's maybe 1 or 2 that I've actually gone in and written, and because I wrote one, I actually ended up using it for Let's Talk Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
What he says, he has several keynotes already written out. You know, for his Bible study teachings, he has several Bible studies that he's already written out.
Mm-hmm.
But he said when he first started, he made a decision to write everything out, because if he has it written out, the universe is forced to present him with the opportunity to utilize what he's written out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. I want you to go ahead and write your first keynote.
Okay.
The subject of your choice, the length of your choice, because when it's time for you to use that keynote, it will be in the subject that you have written it in, and in the time frame that you have written it in.
Okay.
So I also want you to go ahead and write your first keynote. Now that one you don't have to have ready by tomorrow, because that's, so you can have that one ready by next week, and just start a small binder of your keynotes, or start, a folder on your computer of Vastine keynotes.
Okay. That's what I'm here for. Yes, ma'am.
So homework is record your first 3 episodes of your podcast, record your intro, and write your first keynote. And then Hootsuite, you said you, and I'm sure you already have it set up. And then tomorrow we'll do training on the Hootsuite, because again, once everything starts flowing, Hootsuite is going to become your best friend. Trust me.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. And please, if you have any questions or anything, again, text me, call me, email me, whatever you need to do, send me a messenger. Please don't suffer alone. If you get to a point where
All right.
if it gets to a point where you're about to throw your computer monitor across the room, just call me.
Okay, I will do that. All right.
All right. Well, it has been a pleasure today, Mr. Vastine. You are on point. It's absolutely awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you do your first keynote on stage in front of an audience of hundreds of thousands.
As always, inspired listening and talking to you, Ms. Deanna. Thank you very much.
Yes. You're so very welcome. You have a great one.
Same to you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Forward Marching Millionaire podcast, a business resource where veterans discuss their transition from America's protectors to millionaire entrepreneurship. Tune in weekly as veterans teach veterans what it takes to be successful entrepreneurs covering everything from setting up a business, finding a business if you don't already have one, and the tools you'll need to make it sustainable and profitable. So listen up as your brothers and sisters in arms, along with your host, Vince Anderson, tear up the airways every single week.
Great rising, great rising. I am Laura Loho, and I want to tell you about my online training, Releasing Complacency. It's time to get unstuck and live your dreams. Become that individual that you want to become within 30 days. And the best part is, you don't even have to leave your house. I will send all of it to you, and you just do the training every single day and then just live the highest expression of you. Never forget Laura's Law: living, loving, laughing, and libations. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, if you're watching this video, thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and share. You never know who this is going to help, and it might even help you, but help someone else. Pay it forward, because after all, we're here to serve. That is the rent that we pay to be here on earth. Thank you.
One take home in the house.